This is Klokriechers for another review on a LEGO Studio set. This is set number 1374, Green Goblin. This set came out in 2002 with 2 minifigures and 58 pieces, so now let's get started. There are no stickers, everything you see is printed on. We got 2 lanterns here, which are very nice additions to a LEGO city for sure. Also, nice additions for a city are these flame pieces. I think these are very simple, but they get the job done. So you could probably add them to a LEGO city, maybe with the firefighter collection, I suppose, and have some fun with these. And of course, we have to have the glider of the Tobey Maguire trilogy, Spider-Man, Green Goblin, and that's very swooshable thanks to the handle here we get here, and you can grab that one and then you can whoosh that one around and have some fun with that. I think that's very cool. This is the bottom here. We get chrome spears here, the chrome harpoons. I think these are meant to be spears in this case. Then we get jumpers and we get the pumpkin bombs. Of course, these are the original pumpkin bombs, but these are trans neon orange minifigure heads. So that's what LEGO used to do back in the day. And Green Goblin flew off the glider, fantastic. But at the end of the day, it's still a nice vehicle to have. And of course, you could probably attach that one on a modular building and have that one flying around the city. Maybe on the modular Daily Bugle, if I can talk today. I think that would look very interesting on that building as well. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure that would be a nice addition to that scene. And of course I have the Daily Bugle modular. I still need to build this one and find the space to display that one in the attic. But yeah, at the end of the day it's a nice playset, that's for sure. And then you get to the 2 minifigures. Spider-Man surprisingly is not included with the set, so that's kinda interesting. But at the end of the day, we get some very nice minifigures, that's for sure. Here we have the original version of Mary J. Watson, no backbling on the torso, and there she is with the orange ponytail hair from the front, and that's the classic ponytail hair from the 90s. So there's MJ with and without the hairpiece, the front and the back. That's the scared face for her. So yeah, that's also before the minifigures for licensing used to have the yellow skin instead of the flesh skin. So that's another side note here before they switched that one out. And yeah, license themes started to become a little bit new during that era. 1999 with Star Wars, later with Harry Potter, and of course Spider-Man had to follow, of course. And that's also the first license for a Marvel series. Of course they had a big break, of course, and then they brought it back with superheroes back in 2011. I think it was 2011 or maybe 2013, maybe something between that era. And here's Green Goblin. We love the mask. Unfortunately, the mask doesn't have the yellow eyes, but at the end of the day, it's a very cool minifigure. Probably one of the highly desirable minifigures for sure. I think that's very cool, very nice collectible. I think that mask would have worked out for the Hammer collection. I think that would have been great. But now, since we have the busts, I wonder if they could also represent the Tobey Maguire trilogy Green Goblin for that series. I think that would be very cool for sure to have a Green Goblin mask for the bus series, or maybe for a helmet series if they continued that at some point in the future. I mean, I would be surprised if they actually brought that theme or the sub-theme back. I think that would be really cool. Then there he is without the mask on the front and the back. Yes, we also have that neck element there, which you can use to put that clear stick on the minifigure if you want to. But I prefer that one on the glider. So here's Green Goblin without that green neck element. Very nice details there for him. and a very awesome minifigure for its time. I think that's very nice. Of course, the yellow for the minifigure's face there isn't as yellow as the yellows you see here on MJ. But I mean, for that time, it was great. Of course, the problem with the opacity of some of the minifigure torsos or face print, that could definitely be improved, but at the end of the day, it's still a very important minifigure to have. Oops. And I don't have the box of the set anymore, but I have the instruction manual. And the instruction has no mistakes, no missing pieces, and yeah, it's a quick and easy bit. It also shows you the other Spider-Man set from the Lego Studios line, 1376, which I have in my collection. That's the one that's the CD as well. Yes, I think it's a very nice lineup for sure. Of course, they had the other Marvel Spider-Man sets around about the same time, I guess. Yeah, I think it was a nice additional series for Spider-Man, and yeah, I kind of like that for sure. And kind of interesting that they didn't do that for DC sets like Batman. They didn't have the license at that point, but yeah, it's kind of surprising though. But at the end of the day, it's a very nice thing from Lego to do, and it's a very cheap way to get the Green Goblin, at least for that time. And it makes me wondering if Lego could actually do something similar for a future Lego set. Maybe as a 10 euro or 15 euro sort of glider set. Maybe that would be very interesting to see what they could actually bring on the table here, and I think that would be a very nice choice. So yeah, in the meantime, whoops. In the meantime, please rate, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out my playlist for all the other Lego Studios videos I've uploaded there, as well as on my website for the cool Lego stuff I've uploaded there. Hit the bell for notification, and in the end screen you can find a link to another channel where I'm doing Lego content as well. Plus you can also find a link to another video which has been suggested by the algorithm, and I will see you over there.